Team 3 presents 7 Apps for Collaborative Learning. SmartAmp is a web-based digital canvas that allows students to creatively collaborate. It supports collaborative and meaningful learning by allowing for real-time collaboration. It can be used on a variety of devices such as a Chromebook, iPad, iPhone, or Android, and you have the ability to message your group members. SmartAmp can be used for small group instruction, inquiry-based learning, whole class review, or group projects could create presentations. Right here you can see this is where you can share SmartAmp with your group members, hand out copies, so you could create a template for students to modify. You can create bookmarks, add bookmarks so that you can move through your presentation in an orderly fashion. You can add images, you can add websites, links to websites or YouTube videos, text, shapes. You can create an assessment, include files, and as mentioned earlier, message your group members, so it's perfect for collaboration.
Google Docs is a free web-based word processing application that has a built-in collaboration element, which allows for users to work simultaneously on documents. Google Docs offers endless possibilities for collaborative learning as students experience how to write using a shared workspace. The suggestion tool and comment feature fosters communication and provides feedback and clarification between group members. Shared documents can be worked on synchronously and asynchronously, opening up opportunities for national and global collaboration to occur. There are different ways you can use Google Docs in a collaborative group. You could do pre-writing activities such as brainstorming with creative outlines, lists, tables, or other graphic organizers. Students can write documents such as essays, research papers, and stories together. Teachers can use the suggestion and comment feature to communicate and provide feedback with students. In the example on the screen, a group of students is working on an international holiday, coming up with ideas for their presentation that they're going to be doing. Google Slides is another free web-based application in the Google Suite. It allows students to work collaboratively to build multimedia slideshow-style presentations. They can include elements such as images or videos from YouTube. Peer editing and feedback through the comment feature spurs group communication. A unique element of the question and answer tool during present mode opens up the presentation to questions from the audience, creating an interactive element with viewers. Shared documents can be worked on synchronously and asynchronously, opening up opportunities for national and global collaboration to occur. There are many ways to use Google Slides. There's the basic multimedia slideshow presentation, but there are many ways outside the box. For instance, you can create stop-motion style animation. There's an example on our website under the Google Slides section where you can watch the most awesome 450-page presentation ever, which is a stop-motion collaborative effort by 3 guys in different locations around the world who made this pretty cool animation. It's worth watching. Teachers can create group or class blogs where students respond to a teacher's prompt and then comment and reply on each other's slides. You can also create comic strips and time-lapse events such as showing the water cycle. In the example here, a group of students are working on a slideshow presentation, each in different workstations in different locations. Overall, Google Slides is a fantastic app with built-in tools that offer great versatility and working collaboratively.
Another one of the 7 collaborative web-based apps that we decided to investigate was Google Sheets, which is one of the apps under Google. It's a free web-based data analysis application that has a built-in collaboration element, which allows for users to work simultaneously on the sheet. Students can do a wide variety of data analysis, including generating graphs and charts to represent the data and analyze the relationship between variables. The collaborative feature where students can build this analysis and understanding of quantitative data together with others in the class is one of the most unique features of this app. So using Google Sheets, you can generate charts and graphs like this one. Another example of how Google Sheets could be used. So this is a particular assignment that I had given before using a Google Sheet. I had a Google Sheet set up that the entire class was using and different groups were using the different tabs at the bottom. And ultimately they could insert their data and go from there by getting their graph. And then collectively as an entire class, we could then quickly go through data analysis because they were all working on the same sheet, so they could all have access to all of the different sheets and tabs on here as well.
Team 3 chose to highlight a mind mapping tool called MindMeister because of its ability to let multiple students create ideas and understand complex topics with a graphical interface. Organizing information and connections can be accomplished by students working in the same map in real time. Brainstorming a new concept or finding the answer to tough questions is also made more meaningful when students can actually see the ideas and feedback of others all on the same page. Every revision is tracked, and moving backward when students realize that a mistake has been made is easy to do. This map was created by 3 graduate students, and it depicts a complex process for an online math remediation program. It will be used with teachers to have them understand the processes and connections between them. As this map shows, the main program is surrounded by many sub-processes, tasks, and relationships that together create a complete picture. Mind mapping is a process, and the MindMeister tool certainly meet the criteria for collaborative and meaningful learning. It's a tremendous advantage to visual learners, but best of all, it can allow students to achieve deeper understanding and see topics come alive through a mind map that they have created themselves.
2 of the other web-based apps that we decided to look at were PictoChart and Visme, both of which have a similar aim, so we're going to be comparing them both in this video. If we think about what these apps are, though, they're basically are apps that allow users to create infographics, presentations, and posters using available templates to do so. They allow students to consider principles of graphic design in the available templates and challenge their prior notions of creating an infographic or a presentation by thinking about the design that has already been started for them in their template. They can also be challenged to display the information in a way that they might not have before if you think about these different principles and so forth. The app also allows for seamless integration of multimedia elements such as pictures, YouTube videos, and Vimeo to enhance their product. Also, students can collaborate on this end product via the app, so this would be something instead of a traditional PowerPoint where they can be building something together kind of in a different way. They could do something similar using Google Slides, which we mentioned earlier in the video, but this also challenges them to kind of think about the way that things are laid out, all the way up to creating something like a printable here. This is PictoChart. In a printable, they could make something for a club or an organization collaboratively and then print that and hang that in the hallway. But you see here, you've got the choice of the infographics, the presentations, and printable here on PictoChart. And then whenever you select one of them, you're taken to a bunch of templates that then you can choose to use as your launch point for what you're creating. If we go to Visme, it has a similar feel. You can click on a presentation, an infographic, or a banner, and as soon as you click on one of these, you're seeing that different templates show up. Okay, so you can see the different templates that you might want to use and kind of use that as a starting point to kind of think about which way you want to best represent the information that you have to represent. So just as an example of a completed one of these, this is actually created using Visme, so you can see it's kind of a simple pro-con list that's being set up here. So a couple ways that you can challenge your students to use this collaboratively in the classroom would be to work together to highlight key concepts of a topic while considering these graphic design practices. Create a product containing multimedia aspects and data analysis, because both of them have a data analysis integration feature that easily allows them to create something like a pie chart of their data or whatnot, to convey a well-rounded picture of a concept in general. And then the best part is that the teacher then can use their final product to gauge their understanding of the particular content or assignment. So to conclude our discussion of the 7 web-based apps that we decided to use, we decided that of the 7, the best in terms of collaboration is Google Slides. Really any of the Google apps, but especially Google Slides, just because it is very easy to navigate for anyone of any age, from very young students to adults. Also has a lot of built-in features that you can use to collaborate, such as kind of tracking changes, adding comments, and things like that, so that multiple people can be working on the same presentation at one time and designing it collaboratively. Regarding the worst of the apps to collaboration-wise, we thought PictoChart and Visme, although they're very useful in terms of creating these 3 types of products, in terms of collaboration, they're the worst just because the free versions, which most students would use, unfortunately limit a lot of the collaboration options. If you did upgrade to a paid version, there are a lot of different collaboration choices that you can use and create kind of like a group drive that you can then create all these products together as well. But going off of strictly the free version, we decided these 2 would be the worst collaborative apps.